For Limestone, but they are one of the hottest teams in the South Atlantic Conference. It is time now before kickoff, as kickoff is getting near, for our players to watch and also our keys to the game. We'll start first with players to watch, and we'll flip around and join you as well. Check it out right there on your screen. We'll start first for Limestone, Armand, our players to watch for the Limestone Saints. We'll go defense to offense. We'll start out first with the linebacker, Ty Cade, recording a season-high almost 3 tackles for loss back in Week 9, and he's one of the best on defense for the Saints.
Yeah, a lot of talk about this offense, but Ty Cade is a force to be reckoned with.
And now, players to watch for the Barton Bulldogs. We'll start first with a guy who we haven't really talked about all season long, but Isaiah Jacobs, the wideout, second-year wideout from not too far from here, just to the west in Raleigh. He had a career day last Saturday at Catawba, Armand. 5 catches, 129, and a touchdown.
A really good time for a breakout performance.
Dustin Noller, clean pocket. Noller fires, complete to Mikey Jones. Jones at the 45 of Barton. That is a first down. Takes a crowd to bring Mikey Jones down. One of those in on the tackle for Barton was Dylan Williams. But the Saints are now into Barton territory.
Has got this offense humming throughout the season, and they're doing the same thing to start this drive.
3rd and goal from the 3 for Limestone. Stewart is the running back, but it's a little shovel toss and a touchdown for Limestone. Herman McCray, the 4th on the shovel from the quarterback, Dustin Noller. Noller improvising and putting some dirt on Barton early. 6-0 Limestone Saints over the Barton Bulldogs.
That was wicked. What a play call.
Yeah.
Little inside pitch. He used the running back as a decoy to draw the defenders. And the pitch right in the middle of the defense for the first 6 points of the game.
Daniel Deneen Jr. coming off of a nice game last Saturday at home against Newberry puts up the extra point. 11:26 to go in the opening quarter. Limestone has struck first. They lead 7-0 over Barton on FloSports. Rumble by Terrell, so early big play number 1 for Barton's one of their best ever, if not the best ever in the short history of the return. Here's Lynch, end zone, touchdown. One play after the Terrell rumble, it's Lynch who loops it to Gage Taylor, one of the unheralded running backs for Barton. Gets his time to shine. Taylor in for 6, and the Bulldogs 1 point away from tying this game in the midway stages of the first. Perry, the tackle leader, 85 of them coming in, including almost 8 tackles for loss and also 1 sack on the season. Noller goes deep, and that one's pulled in. Will it go the distance? Knocking down the pylon. We'll wait on the officials. They'll call it a touchdown. No, they'll mark it just short. Noller rainbows to Mikey Jones to set this up at the 1.
Mikey shoots down the sideline, and if you see man coverage and Noller has time, he's going to these guys deep. This Limestone offense so good on the outside.
Big play sets it up. Here's a big play defensively to snuff out Jinez Davis in the backfield. Davis doesn't go anywhere. 2nd and goal. In fact, Limestone loses a yard on that play.
Yeah, but to follow up, if these receivers get man coverage and the quarterback gets time with the speed they have, they're going to go deep.
64 yards down here to Mikey Jones. Limestone goes back to Trey Stewart, who hurdles and gets air and gets in for a touchdown. So after Limestone got beneficial field position on the Barton penalty, that big pass play through the air, Noller to Jones, 2 plays later, a touchdown, and Trey Stewart has another as his 2023 banner season on the ground continues. That is his 8th rushing touchdown.
Yeah, you made the point, though, Corey. The penalty sets all that up. Get a 64-yard pass play, and it's too easy for Limestone at that point.
Yeah, that really shrunk the field, got Limestone into immediate plus territory. The extra point is good by Deneen Jr., and it's a 14-7 Limestone lead over Barton. 3:49 to go in this first quarter. Back and forth we go on a Saturday night in Wilson on FloSports.
He's a big hit on social media too, isn't he?
He is. Oh, he's got a great football. He's the ultimate football personality guy. Here's Terrell ahead and still going. You talk about a disappearing act. Terrell, you look, he's at the 27. You blink, he's at the 38. It was almost like he was Houdini that time. He just appeared at the 38-yard line. I've never seen that before, ever. How in the world did he get there that quick? It was like a flash.
That's the question I was going to ask you.
Whoa.
Sort of slipping and dipping and getting away from folks and picking up a first down. But now on a third down, such a huge play. Those receivers start to get involved. Let's see if Barton can get some pressure with their down linemen here.
Running back is Preston Lowndes. 3rd and goal from the 1, but it's a pass play, a little screen play to Drew Dixon, who's in for 6 points. And Limestone goes up over Barton 20-7 as the Saints do it again with that little screen play with goal to go, and they strike again. Have it 1st and 10 from the 12. So back to work for Limestone, and the defense holding up outside of that Gage Taylor catch for the touchdown in the first. Limestone, the defense has made the trip from Gaffney here to Wilson. Stewart gets it. Trey Stewart rumbling past the 25, marked down at the 26. That's a first down and a gain of 14 for the electric running back for Limestone. These late games in early November are tough on the mind. I mean, I'm sitting around all day. Noller flips it. Touchdown. Limestone had the blocking down there from 7 yards out. That's Dixon, his 2nd touchdown of the night for Limestone. They go up by 19, a 26-7 early hot start for the Saints from Gaffney.
I love those end around, those sweeps, man. Man, you get the defense going one direction, you come back the other way, and they get a really nice gain on that first down.
And they'll mark it just short. In fact, they'll mark it at the 49 of their own territory. Here goes Jordan Terrell. Terrell stays up. Look at him go. Jordan Terrell to the 10, and he almost broke it. I mean, the way that Jordan Terrell can stay up and absorb contact, he takes that one for a gain of 41. Well, Terrell, if anyone's going to get you right back into a game, I mean, I know we say this all the time for those that watch us here on FloSports, but Terrell's a guy that can do it. Here it is. This time, though, it'll be Jaquan Lynch. He missed last Saturday. The Lynch says, I'll take the week off. I'm coming right back. Jaquan Lynch, 10-yard quarterback keep for 6 points. Bulldogs with Lynch taking them in for the score.
Jaquan says, I am back. And that took all of a minute there. What a great response by Barton, showing their explosiveness offensively with a quick touchdown drive.
And the starting QB from last Saturday is Tyler Flipp, and he will hold here as Bear Huggins wants to make this 26-14. And he does. So that's exactly what Barton needed. Baker, one of the many weapons for Limestone, and he's getting opportunities to make plays. And another guy who's made plays all year is Trey Stewart. Stewart may be gone. See if he can outrun those 2 defenders. He does, and takes it the distance, and he goes for 53 yards on that carry. Trey Stewart, who has been racking up 100-plus yard rushing days the last couple weeks, does it again. It's now 32-14. Trey Stewart puts Limestone further ahead.
Trey Stewart has become the first. Once again, I'm looking for Terrell out of the backfield here. He's always a threat.
Oh, snap is high over Lynch. Lynch gets it. Lynch may actually turn this into something. No, Lynch gets speared short of first down yardage. That could have been a total disaster. As it is, it's maybe a mini one, as a Dadrian Lyman was the one who saved possible first down pickup by Lynch. He tackled Lynch rather. Loss of a yard, so Lynch dropping. There's Terrell out of the backfield. Terrell got it. He broke a tackle. Terrell still going. Terrell stays up inside the 10. They're trying to turn Jordan Terrell into receiving back here in Wilson. He just broke it. He almost went the distance. And Barton's on the move, courtesy of JT. something else that Chip Hester also said this week, Armand. He said the motto for the week, look in the mirror. This is a look in the mirror moment. You got to punch this in. Barton going quick, trying to push ahead Lynch. And Lynch got it. Wilson, North Carolina teamwork, their own version of the brotherly shove that time, getting Lynch ahead. And that's a touchdown, and Barton draws within 13 points.
Can we call it the
What are you coming up with?
the Barton Barrage?
Yes.
How about that?
They went incomplete to Zickville Smith. Lynch drops. He's got time. Lynch goes deep to Cameron Johnson. Touchdown! Cameron Johnson from Lynch and punches it in right when Barton needed it the most. The flag down.
It's an offsides on the defense, so this touchdown is going to stand. What a job by Lynch on the scramble, man. Limestone brought a blitz. Lynch does a great job of rolling out, and Johnson makes a marvelous play with two defenders down there on him. And just like that, we've got a one-score ball game with 6 minutes left.
The chemistry between those two, I mean, you can't describe it. That's Johnson's 6th touchdown of the season, and if Barton ever needed one, they did right there. Here's Huggins trying to make this a 5-point game. Flippin's hold is critical. Clean hold. Huggins, extra point is good. This is a 5-point game with 5:53 to go. More magic from Lynch and Johnson, and more's on the other side when we come back on FloSports. One was the biggest pickup of the night. Baker, who's been relatively quiet for 8 yards that time to get a first down. Now, keep it on the ground here with Stewart. Stewart stays up. Stewart to the 40-yard line, crosses midfield, and picks up 14 yards on that one to add to his incredible night in the penultimate week of the regular season. On the only night game of Week 10 in the South Atlantic Conference, there's your last knee by Noller, and Limestone is 7-3, 7-1 in the South Atlantic Conference. Barton outscores Limestone 14-7 after halftime, but like Wingate 2 weeks ago, it's just not quite enough. Barton falls to 500, 5-5, and 3-5 in the South Atlantic Conference. And you and I were here 2 weeks ago, Armand. It's the same kind of deal again, to where Barton charges in the second half, but comes up just